Alrighty. Welcome to 7 Days to Die, a supposed zombie game, considering the fact that most of the time it just looks like you're beating up poor opioid addicts with no remorse. Now let's talk about this game a little bit, considering that this year in July, hopefully, well, that's what they say, that an update for this game will finally be coming out and we'll be getting a more, based version of 7 Days to Die. If you don't know what happened to this game, they lost the console rights to it and it remained updated for several years on end. But by watching my gameplay, you'll get a feel for how dogshit this game was pre-update and as of right now will probably be for the next couple months. But I hope you enjoy my suffering and I'll talk a little bit more as we go on. But this is just the intro clips, so let's get right into it.
By Mr. Hill?
Alright, now that we're past the whole intro scene, we're going to get a little bit more in depth on it. Basically, this gameplay is going to look a lot simpler than it is, and that's because I have all the settings boosted to max, like loot abundance and damage to blocks, all that good stuff. Even though they pretty much proved the least valuable to the player at all, because like I said, this game is fucking terrible, and they should have just removed the game from the console stores instead of let it stay here so players can end up spending their money and suffer on a game that remained unupdated for almost 8 years straight. But with that, we're going to cut, this video is going to be pretty short, I'm just going to say that now, but we're going to cut to most of my fails and we'll be talking a little bit more on the loopholes and how often you're going to get scammed. Alright, now that we're several minutes in, this is the same attempt from the previous clip, but I get into a store, a utility store. Now look, this is max loot abundance. This is where, most Rust servers would be 10x. This is, how high that shit is. Look at this. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Not to mention the fact that, it would have been cool if I could have got, something somewhat useful, considering the fact that there was a zombie breaking near the door. And, I'm just gonna come out and say it, holy shit, this game looks bad. I know there's games out there, that look bad but play pretty well, but, this game's fucking neither of them, dude. This shit's tough to watch. Alright, now this is where we get into the worst part of the game, in my opinion, is the safes. Let's be real. This game is so far behind in development. This shit's unfucking real. So most of the time you'd assume I could lockpick the safes or anything. No. Well, from what you could tell, yeah, I'm fucking hitting them. I'm not gonna show me breaking them all, but I broke into the vault and I broke all the safes. And you know what's crazy too? You'd assume, well, they're safes, they'll have a lot of health, so there must be something of value. Not a single fucking item of remote actual value ever came out of any of these, and I'm not going to show me breaking them all, and I'm not going to show the loot from any of them, because rewatching it back makes me suicidal. So, we'll continue to the next clip of me getting scammed. Okay, now to start off this next clip, I'm inside, a little military base, I think, and as you can see, 8,000 health on that door. Yeah, 8,000. Not good. And, well, I'm just gonna cut to the part where I loot the safes. Alright, let's see what's in this safe, let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, would you look at that? Max loot and only 2 attachments? That's crazy. Another time skip. Next safe. Let's see what's inside this bad boy. I only spent 20 minutes breaking it. Yeah. This shit sucked. And this is pretty much the last time you'll see this, well, not this clip, but me playing this world, because shortly after I exited the base, I just stepped in a landmine. So I just cut it there.
Where the rest of the
Alright, this is the 4th run, and I'm not gonna lie, this is where the video starts getting pretty short, because, dude, I don't like playing on Maze Game, or whatever it's called, Maze Game, or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that shit, but basically, the world generation was just bad. I always play on random gen, because they usually can generate some pretty good, spawns, I could spawn right next to a city, and it would be next to Trader Joel's. But, however, as you can see from this start, That random generation
do you mean
really
this?
started to ram me.
Was a yapper?
Yeah.
I honestly
Alright, so we're gonna like start it from like a little bit into the clip, but this is a pretty decent like start, I guess. I mean, I found one of like the most sought after things in 7 Days to Die like history, bro. Like if some PC player were to see that I had this, they would be jealous because they probably never find it. It is the nail gun.
Yeah, I know.
God.
Bro, be acting up for as you can see a little bit in here, I just decided to start using the nail gun as a weapon too. But yeah, not only did it look like I was aiming with my Johnson, but it's pretty ineffective as a weapon. Yeah, even though like I don't know why I thought it would be effective as a weapon considering it's a building tool, but yeah, we'll just ignore that. Alright, I'm gonna go on a tangent here about the car loot again. Like, seriously, look at this. It's cotton, bro. Thankfully, because I'm not a person of color, I have really no use for this. But at the same time, you actually need cotton at the end of the game to like craft motorcycles. So I'm gonna regret that later, or if I stayed on the world. Nah, I died later on. So we're just gonna skip to the next attempt. Alright, now right here, I just decided to start fighting a Fent addict, and low-key, these guys that are, that Fent must be giving them superpowers, bro, because look at this! He dishing out! He dishing out! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna let this play out, because obviously, for some reason, I thought I was the fucking king, and I just decided to continue fighting him, but, I mean, let's just watch him put the smackdown on me, like, come on, we gotta... Sick. Next attempt. Alright, next attempt time, and, whew, God, this is a long clip, so let's just get right into it. So basically, considering the fact that it was my next attempt, I just ran around going berserk. I wanted to get loot now, but, I mean, considering this is a video just full of my fails and not my successes, you could tell I didn't get shit. Now, usually, I know I said I wasn't going to make you guys sit through all of it, but I'm just going to speed the clip up, like, as fast as I can where it's, like, visible, and we'll just see how long it takes to get through that. Okay, future Dylan here. After finishing the editing process and getting ready to post the video, I watched it back, and turns out this shit was way too long. So disregard what I said in the last clip. I will not be speeding this shit up because it added another 25 fucking minutes to the video. Alright, we're in the home stretch now. Almost the final clip. Literally, I think one from the last. But, this is literally just a failed attempt from, you know, World Generation. I wandered around for 45 minutes according to the clip recording, and in the notes here on my phone, literally just a fucking circle island surrounded by fire and radiation. So instead of just watching the entire video, I'm gonna just cut it and we'll get to the final clip. And the final clip is me trying Nazgave. Upon spawning in the world generated by the game that was meant for the story mode, I seen red, and I ran towards it and realized you spawn right next to a radiation zone. How fucking nice. Alright, well, this is pretty much the end of the video. I die right here because I was introduced to the idea of giving a dog fucking steroids. So, I hope you enjoyed, and comment if you want more of this content.